Hello, hey there, I hope you're doing well. And in this video here, I'm here briefly to talk about protecting your inner peace. Inner peace is a skill that if you are growing and getting older, you need to acquire it. It's very hard. If you will not be able to protect your inner peace over time, you will meet people or someone who will come to your life and they will ruin your peace. When you look at what is happening around the world, where people are killing each other, or there are wars, or there is lack of peace, when there is no peace, nothing goes on. People are always feeling frustrated. Life becomes miserable and hopeless. People lose their lives. People no longer continue enjoying even the basic things that they always used to continue having. And I just want you to picture this for a few minutes, where you stay right now. If a war broke out, how would you deal with it? Where will you run to? And who will you go to? Because when there is no peace, so many things are affected. But I want to encourage you and to remind you that you will meet someone, whether it's a stranger or a family member, and then maybe you will try to do something together. Plan something together, or that person will come to your life and suggest to do certain things together with him or her. It doesn't matter who that person is. And maybe you might trust them, or you might be willing to listen to them. And little by little, you will find yourself immersed into their plans and into their lives. And then finally, you begin to realize when you started talking or being together with that person, your peace is no longer available. When you do not have your inner peace, it's very easy to be controlled. I was reading a beautiful quote that was saying, at your age, as you get older, you need to know when to let go. You need to know when to end relationships. You need to know when to move on. You need to know who is toxic. You need to know all these things, because these are the people that I'm talking about who come to your life, find you very beautiful, very handsome, very peaceful, very relaxed, and having a peaceful lifestyle, and then they take away the lifestyle or the peace that you already have. When you do not have peace inside you, you are always worried about what people will say. You always want to know what other people are thinking about you. You can't make decisions, whether they are small or bigger decisions. It's very hard, because for you, you are so much worried about what so-and-so will say or what your family members will say. But any person who is watching and listening to me now and has learned on how to maintain and protect their inner peace, maintaining and protecting it from anyone and everyone who comes to their life, they will tell you that they have learned so much about moving on, about letting go, about just living their life to their best. They don't care about what people will say in social media or in real life, even at work or at home or with their family members, because for them, their inner peace is very important. When you have this inner peace that I'm talking about, it's very easy to live a happier life. If you do not have peace inside you, when people say that happiness comes from within, I talked about happiness, that you need to create your own happiness. But this thing about happiness is from within. Even some people do not know the skills of getting this happiness by themselves. They still are stuck into the notion that a boyfriend will make them happy. A husband will do it. A son or a child will do it for them. Or their job, or making more money, or a business, or their boss. Or if they change and move to another country, finally they will get this happiness. The same inner peace that I'm talking about, when you look at me, when you watch and follow my videos, even if you're watching for the first time, I have learned to know when to say no. I have learned to know on how to deal with people who are toxic. If you are toxic to me, then it's very easy for me to just block you, never interact with you, ignore you, and never entertain you in my life. Because if I allow you to continue being in my life, or continue talking with me, or even seeing me or meeting me, then I am going back to affect my inner peace. Maintaining your inner peace and protecting it is the best skill you can ever have as a man or as a woman. If you do not have this inner peace, you will constantly be making very many big bad decisions, because now you are reasoning, and even the process of making those decisions is based on the other person, because the other person has taken over. The other person is controlling your happiness and your peace. The other person is manipulating you. Even you as a woman who is watching and listening to me, you might find a man, brilliant idea. You might say, hey, I want to date again, or I want to start this thing called family life. And all along the past few years or few months, you had your peace. You could sleep very well. You could eat very well. You could do everything that you wanted to do as a woman without being controlled. And then you meet this individual, comes into your life, and then all of a sudden, after a few days, a few weeks, or a few months, you feel like your life is being controlled, like a remote control. This person is controlling on what you do, what you say, where you go, and how you live your life. Then the peace that you had has been taken away from this person. The same thing can happen to a man. And it's not about relationships. Even if you start a business, you and your business partner, the same business partner might come, and you might think that he or she is coming to build an empire together with you, and gives you these ideas on how to run the business and to make it better. But later you come to realize that you no longer have the peace, the freedom to make decisions about how to run the business, you as a man or as a woman. It cuts across in every places of life. Even at work. When you go to work, I watched one video of a lady in TikTok, and he said that do your job. Just go to work, do your job, and go back home. You don't have friends at work. Even though you spend half of your life, if you're lucky to be employed, half of your life is spent at the working place. And if you're spending half of your life at the working place and you do not have inner peace, how are you going to enjoy that job, even if you try your best, even if you're the best worker? Those people you're working together with are not really your friends. You can't go opening your mouth and telling them what you're facing or what you're going through, especially private life, that they will use against you, or begin gossiping and laughing to you or at you, and then they will rob you of your inner peace. Please, this video, like I do in all other short videos, it's always a reminder. It's a wake-up call. Maybe you're watching me for the second, third, or fourth time, and I'm talking to you. You need to learn on how to protect your inner peace. Once you're peaceful, even if the relationship is not working between you and someone, and then you bring back your inner peace, you can make a decision to walk away. You can make a decision to move on. You can make a decision to finally go back to your life, even if it means you being alone, or you and your child or children. You can make that decision. But when your inner peace has been taken away, you constantly look for other means around you to bring back the peace. You might go into alcoholism. You might go into rampant cheating or sleeping with everyone and anyone, or you might even decide to revenge, because now you are not thinking or reasoning based on what it is supposed to be done, but because your peace has been taken away from you, you are acting irrationally. You are overreacting. You are looking for the peace through different means. One of the skills of getting this inner peace that I'm talking about, I have talked about it over and over again, is begin to understand the person or the people around you. What are you getting from them? What are you gaining from this man? What are you really gaining from this woman? Since you met or you knew each other, these people that you meet, these people that you're planning to meet over the weekend, or to visit them, or you want them to come and see you at your place, what are you getting from them? Are they really, really good people that you are learning something interesting? When you spend time with them, do you feel satisfied and fulfilled after being together with them? If you chat and talk with them after a few minutes or a few hours, do you feel rejuvenated? Do you feel more motivated? Do you feel like your life is heading to the better direction? Constantly question the people that you are talking with or meeting. It is your job. This inner peace that I'm talking about, nobody else will create it for you. It is you as a man or as a woman. Every time you're talking with someone, every time you're chatting, every time you're planning to meet, every time you're making a decision to be together with him or her or those people, whether they are family members or strangers, you must question, how are these people or how is that person affecting my inner peace? I just want to be peaceful. I don't want to be stressed. Let other things stress me, but not another person who has come to my life. You can block them. You can delete them. You can ignore them. And don't feel guilty. Learn not to feel guilty by cutting off these people. Even if it's a family member who is taking away your peace, don't feel guilty. The more you're feeling guilty, you're still giving them room to continue taking this peace away from you. And that is what you really need. Very few people have this inner peace that I'm talking about. And very few people have learned on how to protect and maintain it. Join them. Become one of them. Don't just wait for someone to make you feel happy, to make you feel relaxed, to make you enjoy life. You can do it on your own. You don't need another person. You don't need a relationship, or you don't need to be with someone in your life to make this inner peace become the best. Once you have your inner peace, then you'll begin living your life. People will see that you are generally more focused, you are happy about life, you are very hopeful. And in fact, when your inner peace is maintained, what you talk, how you talk, what you chat, and how you see the future is full of hope. You're no longer miserable, or you're no longer crying or blaming people or regretting. And people, even you as a woman who has now finally found her peace after being broken, or this inner peace was taken away from you, the man or that man you're looking for or you wish could come to your life, they will notice it. They will see it. They will no longer see you as a drama queen or somebody who messed up and then you broke up with someone and then you have not completed or moved on from your past, and then you're coming to his life with all these baggages. They can see you're not a peaceful woman. And such a man or those men will always use you and dump you, because now you're still not peaceful. But once you attain this inner peace that I started talking about, it's very easy to attract other people or someone to your life. It's very easy. You wouldn't even stress about it, because somebody will come to your life and just see how you live and just admire the way you are. Even you as a man, you could have been broken up, had a lot of baggage, stressed out with the past or with someone, and then finally you walked away. You said, enough is enough. I did my best, but maybe this woman or that person could not understand me. And finally you move on, and then you get back your peace. You go back to your normal, healthy life. And when you also want another person to come to your life, they will see it. They will not see you as a baby daddy drama person. They will not see you as somebody who is broken or somebody who is still trying to figure out what is life about and what they really want in life. Because now you have gotten your peace. Learn this skill. Please, this is my request and this is my prayer, that after listening to me, you will begin the journey of finding the inner peace that somebody or someone has taken away from you. When you get that inner peace, everything that you wanted in life will begin falling into place. I wish you nothing but the best. If you watch me for the first time, this is Benjamin. I hope you like and follow this page, watch other videos, and please don't forget to share this video to a friend or a family member. Just click on that share button down there below and share it on your timeline, or even share it to a friend. You never know. Maybe they are struggling to get this peace, but this video will wake them up to finally get their peace. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day, and thank you for watching. God bless, and I love you.